But if you guys are looking for a new pellet grill this summer, this is the video for you. We're doing a good old-fashioned showdown.
Oh yeah.
The Pit Boss Austin XL 1000 pellet grill versus the Z-Grill's Smoke Engine 550B. We're gonna talk about features. We're gonna talk about the price points.
Oh, that's good.
We're gonna talk about the different things that each of them have, the technology that each of them have.
That's good.
And then we're gonna wrap up the video with Babe cooking some bone-in ribeye steaks. One steak on each grill.
And then we're gonna see what happens.
And then we're gonna see who's who in the pellet grill zoo. All right, babe, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Comparison video time. Let's dive into it. Are you ready?
Yep.
And here we go.
First category is price. Why wouldn't he make the woman do the price?
Yeah, babe, you like pricey things.
Okay, so the Z-Grills right here, you can go to their website and it's going to be $4.99 plus free shipping. Okay? Then we can go to the Pit Boss website, or you can go into your local Walmart and it's going to be $4.99 as well. So we are working with the same priced grills right here.
$4.99
So this is gonna be good.
versus $4.99. So we'll call that a tie.
Yep.
Okay, so category number 2 on our dual grill battle right now, I even have notes because I dove into this one, is features, okay? So let's talk about the Pit Boss versus the Z-Grill. For $4.99 and $4.99, you're getting 1,000 square inches on this one, and you're only getting 550 square inches on this one. So you're getting almost double the size for the same exact price. Another feature that we like about the Pit Boss is that it has 4 wheels. It has 2 rubber, like, roller skate wheels. No, not roller skate, but like roller blade wheels, and then 2 casters. Very easy to maneuver the Pit Boss, as in the Z-Grill only has 2 plastic wobbly wheels and then 2 legs that make it a little more cumbersome to deal with. Now, a huge selling point for me, at least on the Pit Boss, was it has sear plate technology, which means right over the firebox in the middle, you can move the sear plate over and you can have direct access to that fire pot. I think this is going to be really handy in today's cook, especially since we're going to do a reverse sear on the ribeyes, and I want to build that nice crust and that nice char on the outside, and the only way to do that on a pellet grill is with this sear plate technology. The Z-Grill does not have that. The only thing we're going to be able to do on that steak, turn up the temperature and hope and pray. So I do know after using the Pit Boss that thing gets ripping hot, the flames come up, so that is really a positive about the Pit Boss compared to the Z-Grill. As Babe and I put together both of these pellet grills, is that you can definitely tell the Pit Boss, because it has 14 gauge steel construction, definitely built longer to last. I noticed the Z-Grill especially is just not as good as construction, in my technical terms, not as good as construction build as the Pit Boss is. Another thing that I like about the Pit Boss is on the controller, it has 2 temperature probes. You can run that through the hole into your food if you're doing pulled pork, chicken, so you can monitor temperatures from the control gauge of the Pit Boss. Z-Grills, no probes whatsoever. You're gonna have to rely on an instant read thermometer or another wireless thermometer that you buy on the side and hook up yourself. It has nothing to do with Z-Grills. Pit Boss has a 5-year warranty. The Z-Grill has a 3-year warranty. So that's obviously a quick win for the Pit Boss. Lastly, one of the features I want to talk about is the 2 control boards. The Pit Boss one has a digital control board and it has a prime button on it, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, as in the Z-Grill has more of an old school analog control board. I don't know which one is better. I do like the digital one better, and I definitely like the prime button. And let me tell you why. When you're first setting up your Pit Boss pellet grill, you're gonna hold that prime button down and it's gonna quickly feed the pellets through the auger into the firebox. Very easy startup, very easy to use that prime button. With the Z-Grills, it does not have a prime button. So what I had to do, especially on the initial setup or when you run out of pellets, you have to turn it on, wait a long time for it to go through, turn it off, let it cool down, turn it back on. The startup procedure, if you're running out of pellets or if it's a brand new pellet grill, much more difficult on the Z-Grills than it was with the Pit Boss. I was very impressed with the Pit Boss, how easy it was to assemble, get it outside, load it with pellets, prime it, we're off to cooking. So I'm gonna have to say Pit Boss wins again. Okay, so I talked about all the features. I would have to say, given the information that I presented, I would say Pit Boss is the clear winner for something that's both $4.99. Pit Boss has the features, the technology, and the build far superior than the Z-Grill, my opinion.
So in today's cook, we're going to use Jealous Devil pellets on both of these grills. So we are going to be using the same thing so that there's no
shenanigans
happening. But I also wanted to point out that on the Pit Boss, it has this little handy tray right here. This little handy dandy tray. So you can set stuff on it, which is very helpful. So,
you know what I just thought about, babe?
What?
Now that you open that up, it's filled with Jealous Devil pellets, but the only way to check that is for you to open it up. As in the Pit Boss, has this nice little sight window right here that you can see. Not only can you open it up from the top, and it holds far more pellets, but you can see what level you're running at during your cook, so you never run your auger low.
all right, the only thing left to do is a steak off.
A steak competition.
Steak competition.
That's it, babe. All right, let's fire both of these up.
Let's see what happens.
And we'll bring you back when we're cooking some steaks.
Okay.
Okay, to keep our competition fair, we're using 2 choice bone-in big old ribeyes. Of course, one of the greatest, Uncle Steve's Shake, the competition pig shake. I know it says pig, but it's delicious on beef. And so we're just gonna let these come up to temperature on the sink, hang out. We're gonna go get those pellet grills fired up. Already smoking there. So we put both to the smoke setting. We got 80 degrees there, cooking away. This one's already getting working. We're at 77 degrees. We're gonna do both at about 275, 300 to do these reverse sear ribeyes. Let's go. Okay, so we got both of them fired up. I have this one set to 300. I have this one set to 300, and they're both coming up to temperature right now. Both running Jealous Devil pellets. We're gonna try and keep this as fair as possible. Okay, I just want to talk to you real quick about the plan for reverse searing these steaks. We're putting both of them on the grill. When they hit an internal temperature, I'm going to be using my Thermopin 1. When they hit an internal temperature of 90 degrees, I'm going to flip both steaks on both grills to promote some even cooking. When they hit about 120, 125 degrees, I'm going to crank up the Z grills as high as I can go. I'll pull it off, both of them off, and I'm going to open the sear plate technology on the Pit Boss. I'm going to crank it up as high as it goes, and I'm going to finish both steaks off to about 130, 132, 35 in that neighborhood. That's as fair as I can do it because the Z Grill does not have the sear plate technology, so it's not going to do that nice crust that I'm going to get on the Pit Boss. I already know that. But I'm going to lay both steaks on the in-grain cutting board, show you guys afterwards. Babe's going to slice into them, and we can see which pellet grill cooks better. Now, just after a couple minutes, one thing I did notice is the Pit Boss definitely came up to temperature. This one's still working its way to 300. So Pit Boss definitely came up to temperature a couple minutes before the Z Grills. Okay, babe, both are at 300. Ooh, yes. So put them in the direct middle of each one. You're gonna put the little bit bigger one right on the Pit Boss. Okay. Close that down.
Oh.
Smoke follows beauty.
Yes, it does. Ooh, that handle's a little hot.
Is it? Oh, did the handle get hot?
Yeah.
The handle doesn't get hot on the Pit Boss.
Did it? Yeah. Yeah. It's
Interesting. It's because the metal is not as good as the Pit Boss.
okay. Right in the middle.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. We're going to keep monitoring them, and then we're going to flip them at 90. Then we're going to crank it up after we pull them off, sear them. We're going to put them on the in-grain. Are you excited? You're pumped. What do you think?
I'm bummed we don't have vegetables because we're moving and we have no food in our fridge.
Just meat.
Just meat.
And rice.
And I found some rice that we can have for dinner.
All right, let's go. 297. So 30 minutes in, there's about a 15-degree comparison, even though they're both set at 300.
Okay, shockingly enough, both of the steaks hit 120 degrees internally at the exact same time. We have our Z Grills right here. We have our Pit Boss right here. We're gonna crank up the heat, and I have to turn the sear plate. I have to push it over so we can sear it on the Pit Boss. Unfortunately, we can't sear it on the Z Grills, but we will turn it up to 400 degrees and see what happens.
Turn it up to high, babe.
Okay. Oh, 450.
450, okay. Now this one.
High.
Yep.
500.
500.
Okay.
Okay, and then open that up because we already
This one
opened.
has-
Yeah, I already opened it.
Oh, okay,
I
so
already
this one
opened
has
it.
open fire.
Yeah. So
And we just scooch. Oh, we just throw it right on that.
yeah, because I moved the sear plate
Already
over,
moved it, yeah.
so now the open fire is right here. So now we're gonna sear it right here, but on the Z Grill we're gonna sear it right in the middle, but there's no open fire. That's
Right.
the sear plate technology.
Okay, are
So,
you ready for that, or do we
Yeah,
wait?
no, you can look, but yeah, you see. So they're both gonna be you know, this one's obviously going to get a little hotter. And now that I open the sear plate,
Yeah.
I guess we're going to see how they...
It looks prettier when you burn it off with the fire.
Well, we're going to see and we're going to taste test. Pit Boss is already just pumping away. This thing kind of taking longer. I don't know, you guys make your decision, but I don't know. Live fire, baby, live fire on the Pit Boss. This has already been flipped once. Just, you know, it's already been flipped once. Live fire, baby! Okay, we gotta let them rest. They're both at the same internal temperature. This is the Z Grills, and this is the Pit Boss Pellet Grill Austin XL 1000. So you can see the difference in them. Both at the same internal temperature, but you can see the difference in the char and the crust. Okay, so we got the Z Grills. Okay.
It's a little rough.
Okay, and then we got the Pit Boss over the sear technology. I mean, obviously it's juicing all over the board.
Oh yeah, look at this. Right here, if you get in here, look at this. That juice. And there's no tendons in this one.
Yeah, because the Pit Boss seared them off.
In this one, yeah. This one had a lot more tendons to cut.
So this is the Z Grill, and this is the Pit Boss. You guys can see the vast difference. Z Grill versus Pit Boss.
Okay, so we have to say thank you to our top tier channel members. You guys are wonderful. We appreciate your support. All of our channel members, we can't do this without you.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks to you that we can afford to buy 2 steaks during these times.
True facts. Oh, come on, camera. There we go. Z Grill on my side. This is the Pit Boss. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, the camera, you know, the camera.
Loves me.
Loves you. It's good, because Uncle Steve is good. Chewy. Good. I wouldn't rave about it. I would go like a 6 out of 10. It's fine.
My favorite part is that it's seared off.
You like the char.
It's charred, but you know what?
Now you get, hold on.
Put this in a pan.
You could have finished it off in a pan, but that's not the point, babe.
Yeah.
Babe, well, you're eating the Z Grill already. I didn't even get my Pit Boss piece yet.
Sorry.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
I cut it with a fork.
I cut it with a fork. Like, look, that's the Pit Boss piece because obviously, okay, not as chewy. Char is amazing. Uncle Steve's amazing. You know what I have to say?
I need some A1.
No, babe. No. The Pit Boss one, because it gets so hot over that live fire, it just literally, the collagen, the tendons, the fat really render down and melt into it, where the Z Grill really can't perform to that level.
Yeah.
That's what makes it like totally different.
Yeah. I like it with the char on it.
So again, there's other applications. There's other applications for pellet grills besides steak. We just did a steak comparison, and we wanted to talk about some of the features of both pellet grills. Both are good.
Go throw that on the Pit Boss.
Both are good. But okay, this is what I have to say. If you're gonna spend $499 this summer, whether it be at Walmart and you buy the Pit Boss Austin XL, or whether you go on the Z Grill's website, buy it for $499, free shipping, your money, in my opinion,
and mine,
and Babe's, your
hands
money
down,
is better well invested in Pit Boss than in Z Grills. Z Grills, I don't think has the features, the quality, the abilities, the build type, the metal, the legs, the wheels, the nothing. Literally, if you're gonna spend apples to apples, $500 and $500,
Pit Boss,
buy the Pit Boss.
hands down.
Pit Boss has pellets. We use Gel Devil pellets because they're amazing. But Pit Boss, literally, they have great customer service. They have pellets. They make a better build quality. They have more features. I just think that your money, given these times that money is so tough, I think that if you're going to buy a pellet grill, don't go buy some ridiculously high price. I mean, you can if you got that ball, but for a median income, good pellet grill, Pit Boss, wins.
Yes, I agree.
Put some confetti on the screen. There we go, babe. Another
All right.
video.
Yep.
All right, guys, we will see you on the next one. We appreciate you all. Thank you for watching on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, babe.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.